performance, we'll be commencing it from a prayer by one of the poets who's composed a very beautiful prayer in devotion to Lord Jagannath, Salabega. And Shanish is going to perform that. So we're going to commence this evening with that prayer. Sorry. That light is थोड़ा सा problem कर रही है, so I'm only able to see you with that light. Jai Jagannath. So, first of all, to introduce myself, I'm Manthan. I'm a singer-songwriter, as been told earlier, and I've come up with few singles of mine, which came as a part of my EP recently, Amber, and we're going to present that to you. On keyboard, we have today Shanish Girdhar, and on the guitar, we have Yash Power, who's also helped me with the technical issues which we were facing earlier with the tracks. And we're going to show whatever we have presented so far. And we're going to start with the first song of mine, which came last year. It's called Raconte. Raconte is a song which is very special to me because the word simply means to meet someone. And meeting is just not all about love. It's just not an emotion which is very easy when you see love, as in, there might be certain parameters when you think about love. It's not that you feel love for somebody. It's sometimes a mixture of a lot more feelings which comes to you. Sometimes it's selfless love. Sometimes it's a love which you regret, but still you're so much in love that you want to be with that person. And Raconte was one such song which was meant for somebody who did something wrong to me, but the love really stayed for a while. And to celebrate that love, we present to you Raconte. You don't wanna see my name up in the sky. You let my heart bleed blue for some time. Then it went down, the sun, it will still shine. You still got a place in my heart's shrine. Still to play, how can't I? Please come back to me every time. Still to play, how can't I? Please come back to me every time. You don't wanna see my name up in the sky. You let my heart bleed before some time. Sun that went down, the sun it will still shine. You still got a place in my heart's shrine. Still to play, how can't I? Please come back to me every day. Still to play, how can't I? Please come back to me every day. As you've been telling me will burn me alive. Will I ever learn that you were never mine? The rose is painted to red and the promise you made, crushing it beneath my soul so delicate. Still to play, how can't I? Please come back to me every time. Still to play, how can't I? Please come back to me every time. Hey, how can't they? Please come back to me every day. Still to play, how can't they? Please come back to me every day. Still to play, how can't they? Please come back to me every day. Still to play, how can't they? Please come back to me every day. Thank you. That was the first song. So, a lot of people who know me personally, they've seen a little rendition of this song with my little sister, who's there in front of me. So, you're gonna do it without the instruments? Come on, come on. So, we present to you my little star, Myra, and there we go. You don't wanna see my name up in the sky. You let my heart bleed blue for some time. Sun that went down, the sun it feels to shine. You still got a place in my heart's shrine.
Sing to play, I can't stay. Please come back to me every day. Sing to play, I can't stay. Please come back to me every day.
Thank you. So that was Myra in front of you. So we're gonna present the second song to you after a lovely performance by Myra. And the song is called By My Side. The song itself, when I talk about, it's a song about love and hatred. And काफी अटपटा combination है, I know that. जिसको भी बोलो कि love and hate एक साथ कैसे आ सकता है? And this is a conversation between me and my friend we had. She was just saying in a conversation that we were discussing about somebody's relationship, which we shouldn't be doing technically, but it was about how people say that. Sorry. Sorry for that. So coming back to the story was about. So the story was about how people can be friends, even being enemies, or maybe even being in love with each other, and after having a time which wasn't that great, people just realize that we can be friends. Often a tag is allotted to them that hatred and love can be there. प्यार के साथ नफरत भी हो सकती है. And for that, I'd like to come to the audience because it's a literature festival and there should be a dialogue between people and us, even as the musicians, because we are creating things whatever pieces we write, we try to generate it out of poetry. So we have a lot of people here. We'll try to commence from you. प्यार और नफरत एक साथ हो सकती है?
कॉमन सेंस तो मेरा कहता है कि बहुत मुश्किल है, लेकिन जो आदमी अच्छा होगा वो किसी किसी से जिससे प्यार करता है और नफरत करने के बावजूद लौट लौट कर उसको फील करता है, तो वहां जरूर उसको फील करेगा, क्योंकि उसका दिल काफी बड़ा है और वो उसको बार बार महसूस करेगा। तो बिल्कुल मुश्किल, कहते हैं कि भगवान में दोनों चीजें होती हैं, प्रेम भी, अपूर्णता भी, पूर्णता भी। कोई इतना बड़ा दिल अगर हो तो बेशक ऐसा पॉसिबल है।
Thank you. That's a very lovely answer. So we'll see what all perspective we have. Back in the audience, a female's perspective we really like to have. Ma'am, to you. Is love and hatred possible together?
What did you say?
Is love and hatred possible together as an emotion?
Love and hatred together? Oh, yes. Love can bring hatred also, and hatred, from hatred also we can love. So they are all, I think, you can just say a very fine line between it. But yeah, we should embrace love only. Let hatred, we'll put it aside.
Exactly. Thank you for that. And that's the emotion behind the sick song which we're going to present to you. It's called By My Side, an emotion of love and hatred for somebody. And this is a song which I wrote along with one of my friends, Puneet. He's not here right now, so a round of applause for Puneet. And we'll continue now. Wish you were here by my side. Nothing more that I wish of on those lonely nights. Being there with you when your blacks and whites. Don't let me slip, honey, when the moon shines. Never-ending silence and that you saw face. So I let you throw at me some shade. Think of your siren cries. You shoot me that burn bridge and say I'll didn't try. On my side, nothing more that I wish of on those lonely nights. My mind is an endless loop. Which says you dug a grave for us two. Goodness, baby, love. I couldn't deal with your wrongs. You pep talks. Why don't you hit the rocks? Up in the maze of Eden and warlocks. I don't need the pep talks. Why don't you hit the rocks? Up in the maze of Eden and warlocks. Ruffle-minded Lamborghini, won't you show some agony? All you wanna vent about is my high school symphonies. I don't need the pep talks. Why don't you hit the rocks? Up in the maze of Eden and warlocks. Thank you. That was the second song by my side. Now, third song is actually a cover song which we're going to present to you. And the inspiration behind this song Raconte, especially, was moral of the story by an artist called Ash. And this song was about DV victims, domestic violence victims, and how one person goes back again and again to the same person despite being a victim. So उस इमोशन के बारे में था जहाँ पे violence भी है and mental violence, especially. I think Ash mentioned in one of her interviews that psychological abuse is something people don't talk about these days, and especially whether be it any gender, men or women. So the common emotion, though being you are a subject of abuse, though being you are feeling sad, you'll be going back to the same person because you're in love. So we present to you a cover, our own rendition of moral of the story, and there goes. So never really knew you, gotta really try to blindsided, addicted. But we could really do this. Really, I was foolish. Hindsight is obvious. Talking with my lawyer, she said, where do you find this guy? Setting people fall in love with the wrong people sometime. Some mistakes you make, that's alright, that's okay. You can think that you're in when you're really just in pain. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. In the end, it's better form. That's the moral of the story, babe. Oh, 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 oh. It's funny how a memory turns into a bad dream when running wild turns volatile. Remember we fought the whole time just like my parents did. Should have seen the signs, yeah. Talking with my mother, she said, where do you find this guy? Setting people fall in love with the wrong people sometime. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. You can think that you're in love when you're really just in pain. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. In the end, it's better form. That's the moral of the story, babe. Oh, 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 oh. It's better to have loved than lost, never to have loved at all. That could be a load of shit. I just gotta tell you all. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. When you think that you're in love, when you're really just engaged. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. In the end, it's better form. That's the moral of the story. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. When you think that you're in love, when you're really just in pain. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. In the end, it's better for me. That's the moral of the story, babe. Thank you. So, coming on to another song of mine, which is called Ruse. Ruse. Can anyone tell me in the audience that what does ruse means? Anyone of you? Sure. Anyone? Can you hand the mic to me? Oh, sorry, I can't hear you from there. Yeah. Okay. Ruse. Ruse, or you say ruse. R-U-S-E. It's spelled like that. Anyone else in the audience? Sure. Can we hand the mic to over there?
It means a trick, right?
Sorry?
A trick.
Somewhere closer to that.
a plan to trick some.
Very, 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 very much closer to that. Very much closer. You're there.
Uh, I don't know.
Sorry. Exactly. So here in the audience, it like you to say that again. What is
To deceive someone by Google.
exactly? So I know it sounds. How can you deceive somebody in love? But this song is about self-love because each and every one of us, I'm sure, are wearing here a certain level of mask. And it was just about my journey as a musician that sometimes you just feel unhappy. There was a time when I remember I was performing for just one person in the audience, and it used to be online. And you still have to put on a happy post for that one person because you just can't put your grief. That person won't be able to understand your grief. So, Ruse is all about that certain emotion of ours, about self love, and how we need to protect ourselves in these tough times. Siren for the sulking sorrows, red tide, standing strong through time in a world of lies from 9 to 5. It's been a while. It's been a while. Voice of grass, hairs and swinging tides in the air are trying to take me down. And you away from home, doesn't anymore looks like it's you around. Push myself just a little, but as I go on with my smile like a song of the Beatles. Gonna push myself just a little, but as I go on with my smile like a song of the Beatles. As a kid, I've been told when you dive into peril, you gotta act like it's your own. I do keep under that look of wisdom and hold up that truth. Management के पिता मनेरा को गोए सुने इतने लोग सब पार्टी न ले को Thank you. That was the third song in the sequence of Amber. And the last song of the evening is called Vintage. So the story behind Vintage was very simple. I was reading few stories by Hindi writers. जयशंकर प्रसाद जी की कहानी थी गुंडा जो बनारस के घाट से जिसका रिलेशन था एक किरदार था जिसने सेल्फलेस लव को प्रेजेंट किया था साथ में ही गुलेरी जी की कहानी थी उसने कहा था जहाँ भी सेल्फलेस लव की बात आई थी एंड love at first sight especially so how love used to be very simple in earlier times and now we've given so many tags to relationships and so many other things. So that's a complaint I have with today's generation, especially with the young kids when they give taglines. But the kind of love which we have had before, when I look at my grandparents, my nana, nani, especially I miss my grandfather because he passed away a few weeks ago. And when I look at him, I remember the kind of love he had for my grandmother was so pure, that's something which I crave for. And in this journey of creating vintage, we presented this song to one of the renowned writers of Hindi, Miss Mamta Kalia. A round of applause for that. And she spoke something about vintage. So I'll hand the mic to ma'am.
Love is something that is most in demand and least in supply. And by your songs, you're spreading love.
We'd like to know a little bit about your love story, if you can share with us. How love was simpler with Sir, and how we can learn from you, from this particular generation, can learn from you, ma'am.
Oh, I remember you as a kid, and now I'm seeing you as a performer. It's a great experience. It's a thrill, and you're going into a very new type of vocation. Wish you best of luck.
Thank you so much. So, anyone else in the audience? Again, we'll hand over. Briefly, see. So, to you. Something about vintage love. Vintage love, how it things used to be earlier, now how the audience, say the young kids think about love in a different way when you see it amongst the new day kids, how they perceive love. What's the difference you see?
फूलों का, फलों का और नशे का खेल है ये.
In short words, such a point. So, we have a guest from Nepal straight coming. Oh. Hello? Okay. So, sir, what's your perception of vintage love? And a round of applause for Basant sir. He's coming straight away from Nepal. A round of applause for him, please.
Thank you, Manthan. I have only one line for you. The basic character of love is same, whether it goes to generation. The basic character is same. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Also, we'd like to have one more perspective from the audience. So, somebody has been clicking my pictures. We like to know it from you, ma'am. What do you think? First of all, thank you so much for the pictures.
So, in my opinion, जो प्यार है वो चाहे पहले था या अभी था, it should be simple. उसके अंदर टैग की जरूरत नहीं है. If I love somebody, it's my it's my business. मुझे उसकी अप्रूवल की जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए. Obviously, the line is copied, but I relate to this line. And मेरे को लगता है कि मैं implement भी यही करती हूँ अपनी लाइफ में. Thank you.
Such wonderful words. Thank you. So, celebrating these emotions about old school love, for sure. I forgot to mention that Sir mentioned a very beautiful things about the song Vintage. So, we like to know because yesterday, यहाँ पे एक मुशायरा था, and Sir also mentioned a lot of things about love also. So, we like to hear it from Sir what he thinks about vintage love in his view.
मेरा एक शेर है, विंटेज लव उसी में है. कितना दुश्वार है जज्बों की तिजारत करना, कितना दुश्वार है मुश्किल, कितना दुश्वार है जज्बों की तिजारत करना, एक ही शख्स से 2 बार मोहब्बत करना. और एक और विंटेज याद, उससे जुड़ा हुआ एक शेर, बल्कि 2 शेर सुनाऊंगा. एक तो ये कि इश्क बस हो गया. इश्क तुमने बड़ा नुकसान किया है मेरा, इश्क तुमने बड़ा नुकसान किया है मेरा, मैं तो उस शख्स से नफरत भी नहीं कर सकता. और एक आखिरी शेर इस सिलसिले का कि कभी कभी रिश्ते की वो हालत हो जाती है कि उसमें कुछ भी बाकी नहीं रहता. जैसे अब तो बस आम सा रिश्ता है मेरा उसके साथ, अब तो बस आम सा रिश्ता है मेरा उसके साथ, कोई नफरत भी नहीं, कोई मोहब्बत भी नहीं. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So, we present to you the last song of the evening, and it's called Vintage. But we also, before that, we like to thank somebody in the audience who clicked my picture for the cover shoot of By My Side. Pavan Thapa is here. So, round of applause for Pavan Thapa ji. We're sitting back in the audience. Thank you so much, Pavan ji. So, we present to you the last song of the evening, Vintage. Every day I look at you, every day I want us to cross this realm together. Every day the flame in my eyes is fueling up with time when I see you talking to them so often. But her eyes brings to me peace. Got to tell me that you wanna be mine forever. Hey, I look at you every day. I want us to cross these realms together. Every day of my life now feels like a blue moon found in air, lit by the stay in the sky forever. Every day I look at you every day. I want us to cross these realms together. The cube is screwing up in the air. The room's full of stairs. This love will be so vintage. No boundaries hasn't such your role. Just enough for my life to blossom in this autumn. And years have passed by, and seeing you by my side is a miracle. I pray for it to stay every day. Day, I look at you every day. I want us to cross these realms together. Every day of my life now feels like a blue moon found in air, laid by the stay in the sky forever. Every day I look at you every day. I want us to cross these realms together. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you to Kalinga Festival for hosting us. And thank you to Rashmi sir. Thank you to Ashok sir for having us here. Thank you to Prachi ma'am and to the sound team over there. Uh, Thank you so much. Sorry? Hindi song will surely come back, and that's the reason you've given me to come back to Odisha. We'll be coming back. We are creating something as a blend of Odia songs in future, blended with Western music, and along with the new EP which I'm planning to release this year, we are trying to blend the dialects of Indian music along with the Western music. So we'll come back again surely if we are invited again here. to Kalinga Festival or any other platforms in Orissa. We'll love to come. We love Bhubaneswar. So thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for all of them. Thank you so much, Manthan, Sama bandne ke liye. It was really beautiful performance by you and your whole band. Thank you so much for this. Now I would like to request Rasmi sir to please be on the stage and felicitate all of them. Please clap, guys, for all of them, their beautiful songs, and for this lovely evening. Thank you so much, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our day, but tomorrow we are going to have a great band, that is the Indian Ocean Band. So कल आप सबसे फिर यही मुलाकात होगी, same time with the same energy. Good night, everyone.